Great. So I think I've mentioned in a previous video before, and we've talked about this very briefly, but one peculiarity with learning any Chinese or the Chinese language, the written script at the very least, is that Chinese doesn't have spaces, which means that when you're writing, when you're reading, you have to split a sentence into words or shorter phrases yourself, right? And how the splitting is done is it varies. Sometimes people split differently, and then there are technical terms, abbreviations, and so on and so forth. That makes this actually quite a complex problem. So let's say, for example, you're kind of at a stage where you want to start working with reading materials, and you want to read an article, but you're not so sure how to split it. Is there a way around it? And as it turns out, there actually is, right? And it's there's no, you don't have to pay for anything or anything like that. It's free. It's and the function that is embedded right in your browser, and we have used this since the beginning of time. So we've just never actually paid attention to this function, and that is text highlighting. So I'm here on one of my favorite sites to do with tech. Favorite Hong Kong sites. It's just hkgolden.com. So if you're interested in stuff like that, then you can, if you're interested in tech, then you can hop on over to the site. And what I like about the site is that it's actually written in Cantonese. It's not written in standard Chinese. Okay, so it's a really good place to learn Cantonese as well. All right. So for example, if I wanted to know this bit, how it's split, all you have to do is to click on each character, right, and see how far it extends. Like for example, I would it's not always accurate, and that's understandable because technical terms like that, 芒亨版, some sort of a special version, and then 開訂, it's like an abbreviation of 開始訂購, and 秒清 is like 秒清貨, 一秒清貨, like 1 second and all the goods are sold. So stuff like that, it's kind of understandable, and you will develop your own sense of how to split words as you go along, move along the learning curve. But for a lot of the standard words, it actually splits quite well. So you, this 老任, means old. Yum is actually a short form of 任天堂, which is the Japanese kanji for Nintendo. Right, so 老任is like old Nintendo. 提高, oh, there we go, it splits correctly. 產量 房, could fall. So these standard words, they split quite well, right? Take a look at a couple more examples. 魔物, right, a magical item. 獵人, hunter. Switch,版本 version. 8月, right, you can do that yourself. 25號, 25th of August. 正式, officially 發售, on sale. Right, so you can really use this. It's a very basic function of all browsers, but it can really help learners, especially in the beginning stages, to identify individual words in a sentence. So you can use that to maybe look it up in a dictionary or something like that. Okay. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and as usual, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comments area below. And if you found this helpful, please consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for future updates. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.